Good morning and welcome to the Forex Daily Update, brought to you by Pepperstone on Friday the 12th of January 2018. I'm Darren Sinden, and you can follow me throughout the day on Twitter by using @ds_Pepperstone. Right, let's take a look at overnight changes and price moves to be aware of. I just want to focus on three levels this morning, starting with Euro Dollar 120.45, trading shortly before we recorded the video. The Japanese Yen at 111.23, so the yen strengthening slightly once more. And the dollar index 91.84, the dollar slipping back and giving up gains it made earlier in the week. And the current theme, or the concurrent theme running through these three prices, is the market's expectations about interest rate and inflation, I would suggest, and we'll return to that subject a bit later in the video. Right, what's on the calendar? Events that may move the markets today. Probably the best day of the week as far as high impact data is concerned. We've already had Chinese trade balance data for December that came out at around 2 a.m. GMT, and also we've had the Economic Watchers survey outlook for December from Japan. That was out at around 5 o'clock this morning. To come then at 07:45 GMT, CPI data out of France, and then a leap forward to 13:30 this afternoon for retail sales data from December out of the States, and that's accompanied by CPI, Consumer Price Index data for the US for December, and we'll hear the headline number as well as the core data ex food and energy. Then we leap forward 3 hours I should say, getting carried away, to 16:30 GMT to hear a speech by Germany's Bundesbank President Jens Wiedmann. He doesn't set ECB policy, but of course what he says does carry a great deal of weight as far as the market's concerned. At 1800 we have the Baker Hughes oil rig count. Oil prices very much back in focus for two reasons. One, that they're rising, and two, of course, because they feed directly into sentiment around inflation. And if you're still in the market tonight, just before the close at 21:15, we can hear from the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston President Rosengren, who will be speaking for the second time in as many weeks. Right, breaking news and comment then that's caught my eye overnight. First of all, China's December trade balance data swings wildly from estimates. Imports appeared to slump in the month, but exports posted big beats and the trade surplus rose as a result. President Donald Trump is not now coming to London to open the new US embassy. It seems that matters at home will keep him there and prevent him from travelling abroad. Gold has moved to a 4-month high as the US dollar has weakened once more. It's rekindling an old relationship, and one wonders whether that will stay in place over the course of 2018, or at least the first couple of quarters. Fed Governor William Dudley has said that the recent tax cuts in the US make US rate rises more likely, as the tax cuts could well stimulate growth in the economy. And the ECB minutes released yesterday got the market all excited, and I've paraphrased that with sort of, about the prospects for euro interest rates in QE, the suggestion being that QE could end by the end of 2018, and that we could actually see the first rate rise in the euro in that period as well. I'm slightly sceptical about the prospect for rate rises, but watch this space and see what other information comes out of the ECB, I would suggest. Right, food for thought, something to take away with you into the trading day. And I think this data perhaps gives us a clue as to why the market's a bit down on the dollar and keener perhaps on the euro and the yen at the moment. So think about this. Whilst the US economy continues to grow, there are questions about its momentum, and it does appear to be a case of how you view the data. Research house FactSet has told us that job creation in the US, as shown by the non-farm payrolls data during 2017, was in fact the slowest in the country for 7 years. So what this shows us really is all about the context, the historical context of data, and your viewpoint on the economy. So do take that away into the trading day with you and into the weekend. And before you go, please take a moment to read the risk warning. Trading CFDs and foreign exchange on margin can be a risky business. If you're in any doubt about those risks or the suitability of the products for you, then please do contact your Pepperstone account representative.